Hello everyone and welcome to CAD CAM-CE tutorials. In this Creo beginners video series, we are going to create a 3D component that you can see on the screen right now. After creating this component, we'll render it also. So let's begin it. So first we'll exit the render and we'll close this part. Now to create a new component, we'll select here new and make sure you select here part. Now here you can specify the name of the part. And for example, I will enter here exercise 10. Now here we'll uncheck use default templates because we want to use our own unit system, and then click on OK. Now from this list we'll select here solid part millimeter kg second as our unit system, and then click on OK. Now this is the workspace to create our 3D component. Here you can find the typical dimensions of this 3D component. Now to create this component, we have to first create one base feature so that on that feature we can create other features. Here in this component, this will be our base feature. You can find the dimensions for base feature over here. To create this base feature, first we have to create two half circles with the radius of 20 mm, and the distance between center of half circles is of 30 plus 10 plus 10, that is of 50 mm. So let us go for the Creo parametric, go for the sketch, and we'll select here the top plane and sketch it. Now here we'll select normal view. Now to create a 3-point arc, from this drop down we'll select here 3-point arc, and then we'll create arc like this. Again we'll draw another arc over here. Now here the radius of the arc is of 20 mm, so we'll enter here 20. Now the distance between the two arcs is of 50 mm, and because of symmetry about this line, we'll enter distance as 25 for both this arc. Now we have to specify the horizontal distance between the center line and the arc, so this distance is of 0 mm. Now after creating this arc, we have to create concentric circles with the diameter of 12 mm. So we'll go for the Creo parametric, select here circle, and we'll create two circles like this. Now the diameter of circle is of 12 mm. Now after creating this sketch, we have to make it close, and for that we'll make two vertical lines like this. So we'll go for the Creo parametric, select here line, and we'll create two vertical line like this, first one, and over here this second one. Now our sketch is fully defined and the sketch is closed one, so we'll exit the sketch. We'll go for the extrude. Now from here we can see that the depth of extrusion is of 12 mm, so we'll enter here 12 and then click on OK. Now after creating this base feature, we have to create here this feature. For that feature, you can find the dimensions over here. Now here we have to create two concentric circles with the diameter of 30 mm and 50 mm. So we'll go for the Creo parametric, we'll go for sketch, and we'll select here this front plane, sketch, and we'll go for a normal view. Now first we have to create two concentric circles. So we'll select here circle and we'll draw two circles like this. Now the diameter of circles are 30 mm and 50 mm. So this bigger one is of 50 mm and the smaller one is of 30 mm. Now we have to specify the dimensions for these distances. So from here we can see that the vertical distance from this lower edge is of 60 mm. So here we'll specify it as 60 mm. And to locate it horizontally, we have to specify the distance of center of circle from this edge, and that is of 80 mm. So we'll go for the Creo parametric, then we'll go for the dimensions, select here center point of circle and select here this edge and press it here scroll button. Now this distance is of 80 mm, enter here 80. Now after locating these two concentric circles, we have to draw the vertical line over here and then we have to join it over here. So we'll go for the creo parametric, we'll go for the line, and from this endpoint we'll create one vertical line and then horizontal line like this. Now for this also, here we have to create one vertical line and one horizontal line. So we'll go for the creo parametric. Again we have to draw one line from this endpoint like this, and I have to extend this line up to this point, and then we have to draw one vertical line. Now we have to remove some portion from this sketch, and for that we'll select here delete segment and we'll delete these segments. Now after that we have to specify the angle between these two lines, that is of 90 degree. Now our sketch is fully defined, so we'll exit the sketch. We'll go for the features and select extrude feature. Now from here we can see that the depth of this extrusion is of 30 mm. So we'll enter here 30 mm. And this extrusion is symmetric about the sketching plane. So we'll go for the options. And from this drop down we'll select here symmetric and then click on OK. Now after creating this, we have to create one rib that we can see from here. Now to create this rib, first we'll create one sketch, and for that we'll go for the creo. We'll go for the sketch and select here this plane to sketch. Now we'll go for the normal view. Now to create this sketch we'll select here line and we'll create one line like this. Now this line is tangent to this circle and our sketch is fully defined. So we'll exit the sketch. We'll go for the rib and select here profile rib. Now from here we can see that we have to extrude it for 12 mm. So enter here depth as 12 mm and then click on OK. Now our part is completed. So from here we'll uncheck all these. Then we'll go for the render. So we'll go for the applications. Select here render studio. Now first we have to apply the appearance. So we'll go for the appearance. In the appearance we'll select here this green color. Select here entire part and click on OK. After specifying the appearance, we'll go for the real time settings, and from here we'll select ground illumination and then click on OK. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, then please hit on the like button, share it, and subscribe to this channel, CAD-CAM-C Tutorials. Thanks.